Hello everyone, I am tasked to discuss to you the guidelines and etiquette for online class. Guidelines for online class. Any student exhibiting inappropriate behavior will be removed from the session. Be on time. Prior to joining the Google Meet or Zoom meeting, find a space in a common area such as living room, family room, or kitchen to use your computer so that a parent or guardian is close by to assist if needed. Sit where your device remains immobile and the camera is directed on your face. Be ready to take notes. Remember to be respectful, responsible, and kind. Respect your teacher and classmates while in an online session. Make sure that you are dressed appropriately for a class session. Log in with your account. Use your correct first name if asked to provide your name. All students need to mute their mics unless the teacher calls on you. Limit background noise so your teacher and classmates can hear you clearly when you speak. Do not talk when someone is talking. Do not share your screen unless you are told to do so. Keep your video on unless the teacher directs you to turn it off. Stay focused on your class and pay attention when others are speaking. Wear earbuds or a headset to mute household noise if necessary. Do not make faces or exhibit other distracting behavior. Quit programs you are not using. Close unnecessary tabs. Keep up with all assignments. Check your email, messenger, or inbox regularly. Apologize for any accidental breach of etiquette. Next, we have video etiquette. Wear clothes. This might sound silly, but believe it or not, some people don't. Dress like you are going to class. Be aware of your background. Participants in virtual meetings can see more than you might think. Before entering the meeting, make sure you don't have anything inappropriate in your background. Also, having a wall behind you can ensure that other people you may live with aren't distracting in the background. Lastly, try not to have a window behind you. Having a major light source behind you will make it very hard to see you. Sit at a table or desk. Your virtual meeting is the same as attending class if you were on campus for class. You would not be laying down in bed. A virtual class meeting with video is no different. Utilize the mute button. Unlike being in person for class, with virtual meetings, these things can be way less distracting because no one can hear you if you are muted. Standard practice is to mute your mic unless you are talking. If you don't have headphones or earbuds, the sound coming out of your computer, as well as ambient noise from your surroundings, will get picked up by the microphone, causing feedback that keeps everyone from hearing well. Just remember to unmute yourself when it's your turn to speak. Be present. Being present is more than just clicking join meeting. You should attend our class meetings in a way that enables you to view the screen and the content I'm presenting, as well as pay attention with minimal distractions, not while driving your car, putting your makeup, getting haircut, or watching Netflix in a different tab. Don't multitask. It may be very tempting because your computer is already open. All it takes is one click, and you'll be in a new tab surfing the wide open internet. But remember, this is still a class. Being distracted and missing information or an invitation to speak can quickly derail a virtual meeting. Use the chat. Zoom and Google Meet all include a chat option while in a virtual meeting. This is a great place to ask questions or for clarification without disrupting the meeting. If I miss something in the chat, let me know. Be careful not to interrupt. Video conferencing applications like Zoom and Google Meet have to choose between competing audios. So when you interrupt or speak at the same time as someone else, there's a good chance that participants will only hear part of what both people are saying. Therefore, no one hears anything that is comprehensible. Lastly, we have embrace silence. Awkward silences in person are exactly that. But in this virtual space, silent pauses can provide the needed room for everyone to contribute without the technology issues that come with interrupting. Next, text and chat etiquette. Avoid using caps lock. For better or for worse, using all caps when typing seems like you're yelling. The same can be true when overusing exclamation marks. Read first, then think, then write. While another student may have posted something in a discussion board with which you disagree, take a minute to reread and make sure it says what you first thought. Then, take another moment to think through your response. Taking a minute to think about what you want to say and how you want to say it can ensure that your response is well thought out and less likely to include an attack. Be your own proofreader. Take a look at your text before replying. Make sure your grammar and punctuation are correct. Typos and incorrect words can change the meaning of what you are trying to say. Be forgiving. If you notice a minor grammatical mistake or error in another student's post, don't pounce. Instead, respond the way you would want someone to respond if you had made that error. Embrace diversity. We all have different backgrounds and experiences that have made us who we are. In my class, it is always okay to ask for more information about something you may not be familiar with. Just do it in a respectful way and supportive way. Cite your sources. When appropriate, always cite your source of information. It strengthens your contribution. If you're unsure, always err on the side of citing and ask for clarification. Lastly, observe office hours. Office hours begin at 8 in the morning and ends at 5 until 6 in the evening. The succeeding hours after 6 o'clock in the afternoon are dedicated by your teachers for their personal life at home. Like most humans and working people, they also need to rest at night. However, with everything that's online and the internet connection being strong at night, you are still allowed to send messages, but don't expect that your teachers will entertain your queries right away, unless your concerns are deemed important and urgent. Also, phone calls are not allowed at night. Thank you.